Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to dive into today's topic, which is all about the process definition of creativity. We'll be exploring how creativity is not just about the end product, but an evolving journey that involves many steps along the way. As you can see in the image, creativity often starts with brainstorming and organizing ideas, and that's exactly what we'll be focusing on. Let's explore this dynamic process together. Creativity is essentially the ability to come up with ideas that are not only new, but also valuable. It's about more than just thinking outside the box. It's about producing results that have meaning and impact. By understanding how creativity works, we can enhance the way we learn and approach our work. We start to see how ideas are born, developed, and improved, which helps us become more innovative and effective in whatever we do. This process is at the heart of both personal growth and professional success. Here we explore creativity from two important perspectives: outcome and process. On one side, creativity as an outcome focuses on the final product, something original, complete, and ready to be showcased. Think of it as the trophy that represents success in creative work. On the other side, creativity as a process emphasizes the journey, a sequence of steps like ideation, sketching, and refinement. This approach is more about the tools and actions involved, symbolized here by the wrench icon. Both views are essential. One highlights the finished masterpiece, while the other sheds light on the effort and stages behind its creation. Here we have an overview of the creative process broken down into 4 key stages. First is preparation, where we gather information and set the groundwork for our ideas to develop. This stage is essential for building a strong foundation. Next is incubation, a period where ideas rest and grow subconsciously, allowing space for reflection. Then comes illumination, that exciting moment when a creative idea suddenly becomes clear and takes shape. Finally, we have verification, where we critically evaluate and refine our ideas to ensure they are practical and effective. This process helps us move from initial concept to a well-developed, actionable solution. The natural image above reflects the organic and evolving nature of creativity itself. At the first stage, preparation, our main focus is on gathering information. This means collecting relevant data and insights to fully understand the context we're working within. Think of it as laying the groundwork. Just like the image shows, where someone is carefully noting down online courses while exploring options on their laptop. This step is crucial because having a clear and detailed picture of the situation helps us make informed decisions moving forward. Using tools like research and observation, represented here by the magnifying glass icon, ensures that no important details are overlooked. At this stage, called incubation, 2 important concepts come into play. First, stepping away from a problem can actually help your mind work behind the scenes. Taking breaks allows your subconscious to process information without the pressure of active thinking. You might notice solutions popping up unexpectedly after some time away. Second, diverse input is key. When you bring in different perspectives and new information, it creates more connections in your brain, fueling creativity and innovation. The image here of someone walking along a beach captures that sense of stepping away and refreshing your mind, making space for fresh ideas to emerge. Here we're looking at stage 3, illumination, which is a critical moment in the creative process. This stage is all about those sudden flashes of insight that seem to come out of nowhere. Common triggers that lead to these breakthroughs include incubation periods, where stepping away from a problem allows your subconscious to work behind the scenes. Making connections across different domains also plays a big role, as combining ideas from unrelated fields can spark new perspectives. Sensory cues, like sights or sounds, often trigger these aha moments too. The image of the man holding a light bulb and giving a thumbs up perfectly captures this sense of a bright, positive idea finally coming to light. Now, moving on to stage 4, verification. This stage is all about testing and refining our ideas to make sure they actually work in practice. We start by putting our concepts to the test, carefully evaluating their effectiveness and making necessary adjustments to enhance their value. It's an iterative process where nothing is set in stone until proven useful. The second key point is feedback and iteration. Here, continuous feedback plays a crucial role. We gather input from various sources and use it to improve the solution repeatedly. This ongoing cycle of refinement ensures that the end result is not only functional, but also adaptable and aligned with real-world needs. As you can see in the image, this collaborative approach involves active discussion and analysis, with data and insights driving the process forward. The flask icon represents experimentation, while the recycle icon highlights the iterative nature of this stage. Together, these elements emphasize how verification helps transform ideas into reliable, effective solutions. Here, we're looking at some of the key theories that explain how the creative process unfolds. The first one, the Wallace four-stage model, breaks creativity down into 4 stages. Preparation, where you gather information. Incubation, a period of subconscious processing. Illumination, the moment of insight or the aha moment. And verification, where the idea is tested and refined. Next, the Jean-Pleur model emphasizes a cyclical process between generating ideas and exploring or developing them further. This back and forth helps refine concepts over time. The componential model highlights 3 essential components: individual skills and expertise, the cognitive and creative processes themselves, and the motivation driving creative efforts. Without all 3, creativity might not fully emerge. Finally, the systems view looks beyond the individual and sees creativity as a product of social systems and interactions. It suggests that creativity is influenced by cultural, social, and environmental factors. Together, these theories give us a well-rounded understanding of creativity, from internal cognitive processes to external social influences. When we talk about factors that influence creativity, the first thing to consider is the environment. Creative work really flourishes in spaces that are designed to inspire and support innovation. Having the right setting can make a big difference in how ideas develop. Next, mindset plays a crucial role. A growth-focused mindset encourages us to explore new ideas and embrace challenges rather than viewing failure. This openness is essential for creativity to bloom. Motivation is another key factor. Intrinsic drive, the personal passion and interest we have, fuels sustained creative effort and helps us stay committed to our goals. Moving on, constraints can have a dual effect. While limitations might restrict some solutions, they can also sharpen focus and push us to think more creatively within boundaries. Finally, collaboration is incredibly powerful. Working with others brings diverse perspectives, which enriches the creative process and often leads to more innovative outcomes than working alone. Each of these factors interacts to shape how creativity emerges and evolves. On this slide, we're exploring 4 key stages that enhance creativity throughout the process. First is preparation. This involves scheduling focused learning sessions and engaging in diverse research to build a strong foundation of knowledge. It's about setting the stage for creative ideas by being well-informed. Next, we have incubation. This stage is all about allowing the mind to rest and refresh through deliberate breaks and cross-training. It helps to step back from the problem and see it from new perspectives. Then comes illumination. Here, keeping your capture tools handy and practicing flexible thinking is crucial. This is the moment when ideas strike, and being ready to seize them ensures nothing valuable is lost. Finally, verification involves refining concepts by using rapid prototyping and seeking peer feedback. This stage helps transform raw ideas into workable solutions through quick testing and iteration. Together, these stages form a structured yet flexible approach to boosting creativity, from initial knowledge building to final refinement. When we look at creativity in practice, we can see it manifesting in various real-world contexts. First, in artistic exploration, an artist works through trial and error in the studio, constantly experimenting and refining their ideas to uncover truly unique forms. This process is all about iteration and pushing boundaries. Moving on to scientific discovery. A scientist tests hypotheses rigorously in the lab. Sometimes they get unexpected insights that can change the entire direction of their research, showing how creativity fuels innovation in science. Lastly, business innovation happens when a product team develops prototypes and continuously improves them by listening closely to customer feedback. This user-centric approach ensures products evolve to meet real needs. Each example highlights how creativity is not just a flash of inspiration, but a dynamic process of trial, learning, and refinement. Here we have a summary of the creative process broken down into 4 T stages. First is preparation, where you gather information and lay the groundwork by researching and exploring different ideas. This phase sets the foundation for everything that follows. Next comes incubation, which is all about stepping back and letting your subconscious work on the problem, allowing ideas to mature over time. Then we reach illumination, a moment of sudden insight or breakthrough when new ideas come to light. Finally, verification involves critically reviewing and testing these ideas to refine and improve them. Together, these stages form a flexible and dynamic approach to creativity that helps transform raw concepts into polished results. Now let's take a moment to engage reflectively. Think about the stages of your work processes and identify which one you find most challenging. This reflection helps us understand where we might need to focus our efforts for improvement. Next, I encourage you to try new habits. From today's session, pick one habit that stood out to you and commit to implementing it this week. Making small changes can lead to significant progress. With these points in mind, I'm happy to open the floor for any questions or discussion you might have. Thank you all for your attention and active participation throughout this presentation. If you're interested in exploring these topics further, please take advantage of the additional resources we've provided. And of course, if you have any questions or would like to discuss anything in more detail, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're here to help. Thank you once again.